Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to talk about something that I think a lot of people are talking about, but very few people actually take action, and that is starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you have been thinking about starting a channel for months. Maybe you have an idea. Maybe you have a skill. Maybe you travel. Maybe you know something that others people don't know. Maybe you simply have a story that you want to share, but you keep saying, I'll start tomorrow. I need a better camera. I need more subscriber first. I need better equipment. I need to learn editing. And months go by, then years go by, and you are still thinking about starting. So today I want to talk about why you should stop waiting for the perfect moment and simply start creating. And I'm not here to tell you that YouTube is very easy. I'm not here to promise you that you're going to become a good YouTuber, famous YouTuber. I'm not here to promise you millions of views. What I want to talk about is something much more important. Building something that belongs to you. So let me ask you something. What do you have right now that belongs completely to you? Your job can change, a company can close, a business can fail, social media platforms can change their algorithms, but the knowledge, skills, experience, and content you create can stay with you. A YouTube channel can become your personal library. Every video is another piece of your journey. Maybe today, if you have 100 subscribers, maybe next month or next year, you have 10,000 subscribers. Maybe 5 years from now, you have millions of subscribers. So you don't know where it can go, but if you never start, you already know where it will go. That's why I always say don't wait for success before you start. Start so you can eventually create the possibility of success. And you don't need expensive equipment. A lot of people say we don't have a professional camera. You don't need one. Start with that you have. A phone is your mobile phone is enough to begin. You don't need a studio. You don't need expensive lights. You don't need a camera cost uh, $3,000. You don't need a perfect microphone. I'm not using microphone, but still I have around 30,000 subscribers. But equipment doesn't create an interesting story. A camera doesn't automatically make someone a good creator. A microphone doesn't automatically make someone interesting. The most important equipment is your idea, your personality, and your ability to tell a story. Because they are listening what I am saying. So don't use equipment as an excuse. Start with what you have, improve as you grow. Don't be obsessed with subscribers. This is another mistake I see. People start a channel and immediately start checking how many subscribers did I get, how many views did I get, why did this video only get 100 views, why did my other video get 10,000 views, and they become frustrated. Listen carefully. Subscribers are not your first goal. Making something worth watching. If you make something valuable, entertaining, useful, interesting, or emotionally meaningful, people will eventually have a reason to subscribe. Don't chase the number, chase improvement. Your first video might be terrible, but that's okay. Your 10th video should be better. Your 15th video should be better. Your 100th video should be better. That's called progress. And this is something I personally believe very strongly. Don't don't tell people please subscribe, please like or share. Please support my channel. Of course there is nothing wrong with asking this, but don't make support sport the reason people should watch you. Give them a reason to watch. Think about it. If you walk into a restaurant and the owner says please support my restaurant, but the food is terrible, are you going to come back? No, probably not. But if the food is excellent, you don't need to beg people. Please, people will tell their friends. The same thing applies to YouTube. Don't ask for support. Create something like people come to support you. That's completely different mindset. Instead of saying please subscribe to my channel, think what you should think, what can I create that makes someone else want to subscribe without me asking? That's the question every creator should ask. Quality doesn't mean expensive production. Quality means you care about what you're making. Before uploading, ask yourself, is the video clear? Is the audio understandable? Is the footage stable? Is the story interesting? Does the beginning make people want to continue? Is there unnecessary footage? Can I remove something? Can I make the title better? Can I make the thumbnail better? Shall improvements make a huge difference over time? You don't need to become perfect overnight. Improve one thing at a time. Today improve your audio, tomorrow improve your thumbnail, next week improve your storytelling. Eventually you look back at your old videos and realize I improved a lot. That should be the goal. One of the fastest ways to lose motivation is comparing yourself with another creator. You see someone with 1 million subscribers, you see someone getting millions of views, You see someone buying expensive equipment and you think I'm so far behind. So you should stop. You don't know their story. You don't know how many years they spent creating. You don't know how many videos failed. You don't know how many times they wanted to quit. You are comparing your beginning to somebody else's middle. That's not fair. Compare yourself with your previous version. Ask yourself, am I better than I was 6 months ago? Don't know what I was talking about. I forget. Yeah, so you should ask about yourself. Am I better than I was 6 months ago? Is my editing better? Is my storytelling better? Is my confidence better? Is my camera work better? If the answer is yes, you're moving forward. You don't need motivation every day. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll wake up excited. Some days you won't want to record anything. Some days you'll work for hours and get almost no response. That's normal. The creators who survive aren't important. The people who are motivated every day. They're the people who continue even when they are not motivated. You keep learning, you keep creating, you keep experimenting, you keep improving. You don't allow one bad video to convince you that you're a failure. One video is just one video. One bad day is just one bad day. Keep going. Don't obsess over finding an audience immediately. First, become the kind of creator who deserves an audience. So, imagine you're building a house. You don't start by worrying about how many people are going to visit the house. First, you build it properly, strong foundation, good structure, good design. Then people can come. Your channel is the same. Build your foundation, create good content, develop your style, learn your audience, study your analytics, improve your presentation. Eventually, people begin to recognize you, and that's when something special happens. You don't just have viewers, you start building a community. You might think my life isn't interesting, but somebody somewhere may be interested in exactly what you are doing. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to an extraordinary life. Sometimes ordinary life becomes extraordinary when you tell the story properly, a journey, a challenge, a mistake, a lesson, a location, a difficult experience, a skill you're learning, a business you're building, a transformation. These things can become stories. And remember, people don't only watch information, people watch people. They connect with personality, they connect with emotion, they connect with honesty. So don't try to become somebody else. Develop your own style. Don't start YouTube thinking I need to become successful this month. Then think 5 years. Imagine you start today, you make 100 videos, then another 100, then another 100. You learn something from every video. Imagine what your channel could look like after 300 or 500 videos. That's why you should start, not because success is guaranteed, but because time is going to pass anyway. A year from now, you will be 1 year older, whether you start or not. So, why not spend that year building something? Why not learn something? So, if you are watching this live and you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is your sign. Stop waiting for perfect equipment. Stop waiting for perfect perfect lighting. Stop waiting until you feel confident. Stop waiting until you know everything. You learn by doing. Your first video doesn't need to be perfect. Your first video simply needs to exist. Make it, upload, and learn from it. Make the next one better. And remember this, don't chase subscribers. Create values. Don't chase views. Create something people want to watch. And don't beg for support. Give people a reason to support you. Don't compare yourself to other creators. Compete with yourself. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline, and most importantly, don't give up just because the numbers are small. Every big channel started with zero. Every successful creator upload a video that almost nobody watched. Every journey begins with one step. Yeah, yes, of course. Connecting life with work creates harmony in life. Yes, of course. Tell your story, share your knowledge, show your creativity, and start building. Because one day you might look back at the video you made today and realize that that was the day everything started. Thank you everyone for spending this time with me. If you are creating content, keep creating. If you are thinking about starting, start. And if you are struggling right now, remember, slow progress is still progress. Keep moving, learning, creating, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. I will come again live after 10 minutes. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much.